a man who's been waiting for a long time on the Zoom call, and we appreciate his patience. We do apologize that the bladders were active during this past break, and conversations were certainly flowing. Joining us now is a man who's won a major before.
Whoa. Oh, yeah?
He's won a U.S. amateur before.
What?
Whoa.
He's won college before.
What? Jeez.
This past weekend, Andy Greenbrier in beautiful West Virginia shot a 58 on Sunday to win a LIV event, and I assume he just got broken off big time. Ladies and gentlemen, a man who was once 140 pounds, then 270 pounds, driving the ball 390 yards, then 330 yards, Bryson DeChambeau.
Yeah!
What's up, dude?
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Hey, sorry for making you wait. I do apologize. Literally, as you sat down on the thing,
I was about ready to walk.
You got to do what you got to do. Hey, we would have understood completely with it all. I actually thought about that as I was coming out of the John. I'm like, oh shit, DeChambeau, we got to go. We appreciate you for waiting, and congrats on the big win. That's Greenbrier. All right, let's dive into this. You're the first golfer we've talked to since the entire development of LIV, okay? And we saw a couple of your press conferences. We don't need to ask you those questions, but we certainly want to talk about it all. Now, when you decided to join LIV alongside many other legends and start this new league, and now obviously the PGA and LIV have merged to become one entity, what does that mean? None of us know, but we'll certainly find out. Feels like the PGA just got a shit ton of money from Saudi Arabia, which, was kind of the conversation at the beginning of the whole thing, but neither here nor there. What you thought LIV was going to be versus what it has been. What were your expectations? What are your thoughts now? What do you think it looks like next year? Just like, how has the LIV experience been versus what you thought it was going to be whenever you signed up for it at the beginning?
Well, I mean, look, owning a team is huge from my perspective. And I think there's a lot of untapped potential that honestly just wasn't there before LIV. And look, nothing against the PGA Tour, nothing against anyone. It's just, it was a financial decision first off, and I think the other part of it was I got to own a part of a team. Like, when do you ever get, as a person, get to own a part of a team? It's not very often, so that was a big thing. I think it's honestly exceeded a lot of my expectations. I didn't know the tournaments were going to be run this well, and they've done a great job with it. Every single week we're out there, it feels like a very, very difficult golf tournament. Last week, though, was a little different. 4 shots away from 54 million. That's what I was kind of thinking about. I don't know. It just crossed my mind.
Is that real?
That's real.
Oh my! Did you have like the Justin Thomas chip out? I don't think I saw every single. Do you have like 4 rim jobs that potentially had you at 54 million, or was there?
Okay. So number 8 I bogeyed. Number 11 I lipped out. Number 13 I missed it by like 4 inches.
Oh.
And 14 I left it short in the heart. So there were definitely 4 shots where I could have shot 54. That would have been sick.
Hey, that's golf though. I mean, literally, I shot 104 at Tahoe.
I
shot 104 at Tahoe, and there was like 20 chips I couldn't have duffed.
Should have 75.
Yeah, there was a lot that I could have gone. You're a little bit different. 58's a hell of a round. You'll get 54. We know you'll get 54.
One day.
And last question for me before AJ has one. You talked about the golf being fun and everything like that. I watch it on CW, and with the music blaring and like the shotgun start, and as little as this sounds, and I'm sure it's great for you guys, but like the shorts, sometimes I don't know if it's a big shot or not for the person, if that makes complete sense. Like there was a 7-footer I think somebody was trying to roll in, and I do believe wow, wow, wow from T-Pain was playing maybe on the green. I don't know if it was off the green or on the green, and it was like a miss. And then as I was watching, I'm like, kind of feels like it's an exhibition, but there's obviously a lot. Is that something that trickles in while you're playing, or do you think that changes it? Are you focused as if it is like major every single time, and how are you able to do that?
So the music actually drowns out a lot of the crowd, so it allows us to focus a lot better. Sometimes when it's dead quiet and then something goes off, it distracts us. A lot of times now, because the music's going and people are talking and it's hustle bustle, you actually feel a lot more comfortable. It's kind of like Waste Management 16. I don't know if you've been there, but that's great. That's a lot more than what's out here. But it's a little bit like that, where it just drowns out the crowd, where we're able to just go up and focus and hit shots. So to be honest, it's a huge benefit for a guy like me or Dustin or Brooks or whatever. I mean, I grew up playing music all the time during golf rounds, and I think that as people have gotten more comfortable with it over time, everybody loves it. Everybody thinks that, oh my gosh, it's going to distract you. No, if anything, it helps us like lock in and focus.
And when a banger comes on, you know, it's hard not to start vibing a little bit. You're out there dancing. Go ahead,
Get
AJ.
a little antsy, you know?
Yeah, love that. Hit the ball 390 instead of 370. Go ahead, AJ.
That's I got Here Comes the Boom is my song, so I try and blast it off, you know?
You make a request to motherfuckers at the T-bar.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Need Here Comes the Boom, please. It's my walkout song. Need it played as soon as I come out of this porta-john over here. I'm going to take a piss,
right.
and then when I'm walking out, I need that thing. Go ahead, AJ.
Bryson, the clip that's everywhere now, I'm sure people have asked you about it. Did you take all of Phil's money in that practice round when he was talking to you about the bet you guys were doing? And I can't imagine how many bets he has going on every single round he plays, but that was a very interesting clip to watch.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. It's on my YouTube channel.
Shut up.
We got a match between myself and Phil, and he actually took some money off me that day, but it gave me a little bit of passion to go and kick his ass.
Love that.
During the week.
Oh, so my question is, when he says 1G for 9, that's 100.
yeah.
That's 100 grand actually, not just 1 grand. You guys are speaking in code.
It's $1 million, so I only made 3 last week.
Okay. We thought so because we had heard about the deals you guys were getting, and the grands felt like a scratch off. You know, like what are we? A grand? Who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? That makes sense. So it's actually. What is that? 100,000 X.
Yeah.
One is a thousand.
It's 100,000 X.
You got that, Matt.
And you can press for $500K, not $1 million though. It sounds like.
Yes, only half, not a full mil. All right. Phil's like, you're not taking my plane from me today. All right, we're doing this. So I am a pretty
That's
good.
fuel money.
Hell yeah, absolutely. I'm a pretty good mathematist because my profession that I used to do involved yardages, right? Like quick math, here we go. Ball's at this, need the ball to be fair caught at this yard line. That is as I'm jogging on the field. This is what a successful operation is, trying to do it quickly, okay? Some of the places it's hard to find the exact yard line that it's on around the stadium.
I didn't know you thought that much.
Yeah. Well, thank you. A lot of people don't think I have a brain. I did. I did think. But, like, your golf is that. Are you still that way? Have you changed the way? Because I think whenever you came in to be this super Bryson DeChambeau bro, it was like this super nerd meathead who bombs the ball. But then when you're putting, it's like, we need like 64% times like 6-7%.
I'm a robot.
You still do that? Is it still the same way, or do you have to dial that back?
It's the same process. I just don't explain it as much, so everybody doesn't freak out.
Everybody was sick of hearing me talk about it. That's all, like, good self-awareness. No, are you still like that, though? Still the same thing? You're just going through?
Yeah, for sure. We have a process like how much wind's going to affect the shot, how much rough's going to, what percentage is going to, how much is the rough going to affect the ball, wetness, a bunch of that. But we just kind of already have it in the back of our minds, and we don't really talk about it too much because that's kind of some of the secrets to my sauce.
How far are you hitting the driver right now? Are you the same meathead that you were when you were eating, 9 protein shakes a day or something?
Yeah, I think it's going to take probably like 3 drives to get to my drive, but other than that.
My drives?
Yeah, it's about 370. Yeah.
3 of my.
I'm kidding.
I like that your answer is talking shit. I genuinely like. Are you hitting like 370 still though?
So it was number 7 last week. I was 15-year-old, actually like 5 or 6 yards away from the front edge of the green. That was like a 380-yard hole. So I pumped that one. Yeah, I did it about 340, 350 in the right conditions, pretty consistently.
Yeah, with the right wind and the water and the dew on the.
That's right. The water, you have the moisture, air density. You got it.
And how many gas cars are being sold versus how many electric cars are being sold?
True.
How warm is it? That whole.
It depends on if in the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere.
Holy
Borealis effect, all that.
Because I think you put me in the right hemisphere. That's been my problem. I've been playing golf this whole time in the wrong hemisphere.
Truly. Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting to figure it out.
The swirls the other direction down south.
Hey, tell those LIV folks 200, 300 million. I mean, I'll come play in any hemisphere they absolutely need. Are you playing your best golf right now? You feel like you're all the way back? Obviously, 58, could have had a 54. Are we going to see you? Are we back?
I believe so. I mean, my hand feels great. 61, 58. Got a new driver in the bag. Feeling super comfortable. Putting well. I've always putted pretty good. Wedging it well. I feel like I'm back.
Are you guys in mid-season, or what do you have going on right now with the LIV schedule?
We have 3 more events left, and then off-season for us.
Has it calmed down with all the heat since the beginning, and like PGA signing the merger? Does that make a lot of weight off your shoulders?
Yeah, it's been crazy, man. There was so much controversy at the beginning, and I really wish people would have just asked questions rather than made judgments on their own. And so many people didn't ask questions about like why, what's going on, why is this happening, how is it happening. Instead, they just made judgments on all of us. And it's like, dude, ask us questions. We're here to answer for you. We may not have all of them, all the answers for you guys, but damn, it sucks that people made assumptions without asking questions at the beginning. A lot's changing now. You can see a lot of players look like they were in the right, and a lot of people are trying to put out fires on the other side.
Yeah, speaking of fires trying to be put out right now, Tone has a question for you.
Yeah, Bryson, so all the news about the merger came out, and there was a bunch of rumors and stuff like that. Have you guys actually heard anything concrete about what the merger is going to look like between you guys in the PGA Tour?
Zero.
No way. Everybody's saying that, but that feels like bullshit. How does everybody have no idea?
Well, it's because there's about 4 or 5 people making probably all the decisions, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, I trust the guy that's up there. He has our best interest at heart. I mean, when I met Yasser He 3-4 years ago, I mean, he always had this vision for golf. He'd always cared about golf and like, look, this game needs to move in a more positive direction. Love Tiger, love everything he's done for the sport, but he's not going to last forever. We need something to jolt and jumpstart this sport. And he had an idea with Performance 54, and ultimately he provided the capital behind it. And all of us players saw the vision. We all got equity in the team. Us principal players got equity in the team. We built our teams out, and we moved forward from there. And, you know, a lot of us were tired of the other side. A lot of us were frustrated. Look, I have no problem with them. I would love to play in tour events if they allowed me back. But a lot of it was just frustrating. There were numerous times where we would talk about, hey, this is what we want done. It's supposed to be a player-run organization. None of it's getting done. Why can't this change? Why is this not changing? And certainly, LIV provided us a better opportunity, and that's ultimately why a lot of us went over.
Yeah,
Besides,
Ron,
I mean, obviously, people are going to talk about the money. That's no doubt.
Certainly
but
good.
We wanted an opportunity.
Yeah, certainly good. John Rahm just talked about not having porta-johns on every hole. Like, he's been asking for that for years. Like, John Rahm's like, can we just piss maybe? Like, you know, that would be
He needs to get equity or royalties off of every porta-john sold.
Yeah, no doubt. He should get a sponsorship. There's some big money in the dumpster and porta-john business for sure. But like, I think during the merger is when idiots like me, I watch every single weekend. I you know, because especially now I got a baby, so I'm watching a lot of. My wife gave birth to the baby,
sure,
obviously, but
you got one.
Baby is certainly there.
Have it.
Like I watch golf. I didn't know nearly enough about it though, about like the no guaranteed contracts, having to pay out of your pocket. If you have a bad week, you're losing money to go participate in these particular tournaments. Like we were learning all those things. Like kind of in real time as was all being announced.
Right.
And it was like, oh my, they had a lot of things that could potentially be attacked. Like, hey, these are a lot of flaws in the year 2020, 2021 with how much money you're making that you should not have. And it felt like, okay, they took advantage of that. But it sounds like there was also a vision alongside of that you all really fell in love with. What is the vision? How long do you think is being projected for like until team golf and other things that LIV has brought in are more so the focus of golf as opposed to just like the also golf, if that makes sense?
Look, I think the individual titles will always be there, but adding another layer of team golf, I think needs to be there. It has to be there for fans to interact from a fantasy perspective, gambling perspective, whatever that is. I think it's crucial for the game of golf to grow. I don't know what else to say other than the vision that was given to us was incredibly interesting to own a part of a team and to be able to have control over a team and to have a voice. I mean, that was our biggest problem. Whether it was, and I'm not going to speak for anybody else, but for me, I really never had a voice. And it was frustrating that my caddy's stuff wasn't getting taken care of. I had to take care of everything on that end. Hotels weren't taken care of. It just little things that continue to add up over the course of time that just ultimately led to a decision moving over here. It's very frustrating.
Yeah, and you're seeing hundreds of millions of dollars in deals being signed too. And it's like, you're nickel and diming me for no reason right now. Like, this doesn't have to happen.
I'm looking over at Patrick Mahomes getting a crazy, and albeit he deserves all of that. I'm not saying anything else, but relative to us, we were not getting paid close to 50% of revenue, not even close. And they can tell you that all day long. But I know the numbers. I know the facts on that end that it was nowhere near 50% revenue share at all.
Well, and we wouldn't want you to start talking about those numbers because people got sick of hearing you talk about math anyways. But it is, yeah. Go ahead, AJ.
Just like you.
Yeah, bingo.
No, I'm kidding.
It's true. Everything you just said was right. Go ahead, AJ.
Bryson, it feels like from the outside looking in that LIV is more of like a collaborative environment for you guys as players. Are you guys in constant communication? And do you guys kind of, I guess, set the tone for what the tour looks like and obviously make adjustments as you go?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this vision is going to be a 30, 40-year vision where the franchises are going to be just as important as the individual titles in some capacity. This is not like a, splash in the pan sort of thing. I know from the PIF that they want to make this very profitable enterprise, one that works for both sides. This is not a destructive league. This is a collaborative league, and we've wanted to be that way from day one. It's just unfortunate that the other side wasn't willing to talk initially.
What are some changes that the players have made since the start of LIV that you think that you can point to and be like, feels like they're at least listening to some of the shit that we're saying?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Whether it's shorts or shotgun starts or Bushnells or taking care of caddies' travel needs.
You guys are flying on that.
The way that the teams are paid out, the structure of how it will continue to be paid out over the course of time based on guaranteed contracts. So, like, I'll pay to have a player. I'll pay out the contract through that and have bonus structure at the end of the year based on how many tournaments he wins and all that. It's a little different out here. And we're still working on all those details because, again, this is only just a year old. But it's getting to that place where it's going to be more like a soccer league where you get bonus structures based on how well you perform in NFL and all that.
A 30 to 40-year vision makes sense because everybody's talking about they don't care about making money. They're just trying to ruin golf.
Yep.
Right? That was the thing. They don't care about making money. Well, that's the thing, though, Bryson, because any business nowadays, especially with these VCs who don't have the PIF money, and I don't think anybody does. They're trying to, though. These VCs, when they invest in a company, they'll dump billions of dollars. If they think there's going to be more billions coming back 20 years, 30 years from now, they have that money. And they're like, yeah, we will dump. And then if it's going to come back at some point, like that's the difference between those who are hilariously wealthy versus those who, are just trying to get rich in this entire thing. They view it 50 years, 30 years down the road. And that seems like that's what you got. We never heard that. I don't think that has been, the length of this thing has never been talked about. It's always been like they're just trying to come in, shake it up, and then we haven't really heard anything.
They're playing 3D chess.
That's pretty sick because we're in the third dimension too.
That's
so
right. Yeah.
If they were playing 4D chess,
Man.
Look
out.
Oh my God, they're on ayahuasca. Yeah. Connor has a question for you, DeChambeau.
Yeah, Bryson, actually, one of the things that's been going on, and I believe John Rahm also mentioned this too, was the Ryder Cup. Has there been any sort of update on that? And is that something that all golfers are on the same page? Because even Rahm said, like, hey, look, everybody should be able to play, whether they're in LIV or in the PGA. And have you heard anything about possibly playing?
I mean, there's been a lot of talk about it. I'd love for you guys to keep talking about it because I'd love to represent my country, and as well as Taylor Gooch, who's won 3 times this year, or you got Brooks Koepka, who won a major, and DJ, who's always incredible on the Ryder Cups. I think we all deserve an opportunity to be talked about for the Ryder Cup because it's not about PGA or LIV. This is about your country.
America.
I mean, you got to realize the Ryder Cup is country. Come on, for country.
America.
So John Rahm's right. He's been neutral in this whole process, and I love John and the way he speaks about this whole thing is beautiful. He is an eloquent speaker relative to the whole situation, and I can't thank him enough, to be honest, for his neutral opinion on it.
Yeah, he's on the different Ryder Cup side, so fuck him.
Yeah.
But also, we do appreciate him. We do appreciate everything. He's great for golf. I absolutely love him. Another thing that was great for golf for a while, and you just complimented him. Yeah, you Brooks. You guys had some moments on the internet where you didn't necessarily love each other, and we respect it. We appreciate it because in our sport, that type of stuff happens. Whenever there's competitive juices, there's a chance that things like golf, seemingly, no matter what, great work, great job. You just beat me for $2.5 million. You did so good.
Congrats.
I don't understand how it always happens, but golf has a great amount of class, and etiquette and everything like that. So you two,
sometimes.
Well, that's what you and Brooks, I think, were trying to showcase there. But what made you guys kind of become friends and get past it? And was there a moment pre-LIV that maybe set up for you guys to be friends, or was it when you got to LIV, a bunker mentality kind of brought you guys together?
Yeah, I think the Ryder Cup, we kind of squashed a lot of what was going on. We realized we were going to play for our country and not for our own personal advantage and whatnot. The PIP stuff helped. We definitely thought that there was a play off of that. But there was beef back in the day, and I think as time's gone on, as we've gotten older, especially going to LIV, we realized that we're all in this together, and we got to figure out a way to make it make sense for everyone. And I think we all held the same belief on both sides of the coin when it came to the franchise model, how the structures are set up, what needs to be done in order to make this a growing the game potential that we think it could be. Just on numerous subjects, we just kept hitting the line, and we're like, well, we believe the same thing. All right, cool. And so over the course of time, it's just become more of an understanding that we're on the same page, and we respect each other in that regard.
Hell yeah. Hey, good for you.
Let's go.
There's a couple majors there in a row where it was LIV guys competing against PGA guys. And it was like, man, it really does feel like the LIV team is like because we see the videos of you guys on those 757s
Living.
at bars. You know, I see Patty Perez having the time of his life.
Oh, yeah.
Dustin Johnson doing his thing. It's like,
He's the man.
yeah, great hair. Love everything about him. The way he's spoken about his trip to LIV has been hilarious, too.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you guys. How about that?
Yeah.
I haven't been home for 40 years straight. Okay, now they're offering to pay me more money, and I'm able to go home every once in a while. Why don't you get off my ass? I love
There's
the
no choice.
Yeah.
There was no choice from it. It was obvious.
Yeah, I think so too. Just some of those full swings I was watching.
Yeah.
Brooks was one of them. Also, Cuzzy from Hilarious Dude. He once chipped a ball through his Ferrari.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, Ian Poulter.
There it is.
Poulter, you watch those full swing things, and it's immediately like, yeah, definitely take $100 million guaranteed right now.
No question.
If you had to do it. But also, I think for LIV, like, Poulter's a good person to get in there.
Yeah.
Great personality. Feels like there was like proper recruiting on who to bring in there for that first round. I'm excited to see if is there going to be more, you think, with the PGA merger? Or what do you think about that?
I'm sure there will be. I can't speak much on that.
Ooh.
Oh, we're holding things back.
Hey.
Oh.
You get a fee, Bryson. Do you get a fee if you bring anybody over?
Founders.
No, yeah, finder's fee. No. There's nothing like that right now. At least that I
Could
know.
be.
I don't know about that.
So what this be? This would be you
Great
signing
point.
This would be
Good
you
idea.
signing people to your team, or this would be somebody getting a new team.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
No, so I could sign people to my team if I wanted. So like at the end of this year, if somebody doesn't play well and they're outside the top 24, I can easily go pick someone.
Do people get kicked off the LIV?
Damn. Oh yeah, so there's relegation. The bottom four finishers in the individual title during the year just get relegated back to the what is the Invitational Series? The International Series. That's right.
Yeah, you don't even know. We don't know the
And,
name. They're basically never playing golf.
No.
publicly.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
look, I'm a captain, so
That's right. And a founder and an owner. Yeah, learn the
about
system. Learn the system, Bryson. So they do get.
I always get the mix to see the International Series.
So there is movement there. Okay, at least we know that there's going to be change. And he's saying,
There could be trades too.
And then there's 20. So there's what is it? 20 guys that could easily be moved, or someone else could pick them, or trades, or draft, whatever. There's a lot of movement that could happen, just like the NFL draft can happen. That's what we're trying to eventually set up and make happen for golf as well.
so there's PGA guys coming over to LIV.
Yeah.
That's what this guy just horribly said.
Yep.
Recruited.
Without saying.
Maybe. Never know.
You do though.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything, guys. Don't put me in the corner.
Come on, Bryson. This show stinks. I mean, this is
Yeah.
nobody's
Say
watching.
something.
Nobody is watching.
He said he's got
Nobody.
answers. to
Nobody will
questions.
see this. If you say it, it's like a tree falling in the woods.
Won't
pretty
even
much.
be news.
You know what I mean?
I hear you. I mean, look, I'm going to dangle that carrot in front of you guys and just let you play for it.
Oh, it's good TV. It's good teaser.
good.
McElroy's going.
Last question. Wow.
Wow.
Got Rory to go over?
Rory.
What?
Oh, my God. Actually, they're going to have Rory, Jordan Spieth,
What?
Ricky Fowler,
What?
and
Might
Come
as
on,
well,
another one.
might as well throw in Tiger, because Tiger's
probably
going
Justin
too.
Thomas, who, heartbreaker.
Man.
Heartbreaker. Justin Thomas, another guy. No guaranteed money all season. Yeah. Right?
Bring him in.
Hell of a player. Now,
Billy Horschel's another one.
who?
Yeah.
Billy Horschel.
Well, we love those.
Who's got the
You
carrot
know that?
now?
How many people are on your teams?
There's 4.
Oh, so like
12 teams of 4.
any of those 4
know that.
just becoming the PGA team in LIV
Yeah.
would be must watch.
Well, there may be 2 more teams being added. We don't know. We're still trying to figure it
Whoa.
out.
Okay.
Expansion.
Okay, we're starting to get more and more here. Let's keep
Yeah.
going. Nobody's watching, remember? Nobody's going to hear anything about this. All right, nobody's going to know. 8 more players, it seems.
Okay.
Okay. That's what it sounds like. I love hearing it. Last question here, DeChambeau. Golf addict PacMan Jones.
What's up, D? I had a chance to go to Waste Management. I think the atmosphere was way better than the PGA atmosphere. I think it was more involving the kids, the parents, the younger age, the older age. My question to me is like playing in Dallas and playing in Jacksonville. Do you feel that it's more people at the live events from when you played in the PGA?
It depends. I mean, I would say in Adelaide, it was humongous crowds.
Yeah.
Bart Kreischer.
What was it, 80,000
Drinking.
total? Is insane. Yeah, we're all having
Shirt
fun.
on.
They're all enjoying their time, throwing stuff around, bantering with us, by the way. The crowd banters with us quite a bit. So we throw stuff back at them quite a bit, too. It's a lot of fun. You should go check it out. It's a sweet environment. I will say, too, that we're working on
Go ahead.
home locations. You know how you got your home game advantage, home game advantage, right?
Oh.
It's the same sort of thing, home field advantage, we're all working on. That's a part of the plan in the future, is to start building golf courses in areas where our teams are located.
Which course would be your home course?
It'd be in Dallas. I'm not going to say anything, though.
This guy.
Come on.
Jeez,
One time.
Louise. Unbelievable. We appreciate you.
Good thing.
Hey, do you have a tournament this weekend?
But yeah, Bedminster, 23 right here.
I didn't know what that word meant. To be honest, I saw it above your head. I had no clue what that was. Like, is that a bed? Is that a bed?
Bed company?
Is that a type of mattress?
Yeah,
Lisa?
Lisa? Mattress sales company, exactly.
What is Bedminster? Where are we? Is that over? That feels like England.
That's New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
That-
England.
What?
New Jersey. New Jersey. Not Old Jersey.
Yeah.
New Jersey. Got it.
No, New Jersey.
You're in Bedminster, New Jersey this weekend? Is that where we're? That's.
Yes,
No, England.
that's where the tournament is.
Dude, that sounds like
Check
in
us out at
England.
CW on Friday.
It does.
All right, CW. You like CW coverage?
They're awesome. I mean, they're a great partner. They are growing. The sports division is getting bigger. I think that it was ACC they took over, right? So they're moving.
They did.
And they also have. I'm not announcing anything. I don't know what has been announced, what hasn't been announced.
Yeah,
That's
good
not
stuff.
dang a little carrot.
You're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Dangling my carrot.
Yeah. Not telling you, asshole.
No
How about
way.
that? We appreciate you. Good luck in New Jersey. Thank you for everything you bring to golf, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bryson DeChambeau.
Yay!
All right, so 8 players, sounds like, right?
Yeah.
2 more teams?
2 new teams.
Man, who's coming over? Who is it?
That PGA team would be awesome. If they all wore pants,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
They should.
Did the full thing.
Tucked in.
Oh, my God, that would be awesome. It's like the NWO coming in.
Yeah.